This is part 2 of my Corpus Christi sharing today. I want to share with you a very beautiful story that I love, and it has to do with how Corpus Christi came about. Back in the 13th century, Blessed Juliana of Liege, Jesus appeared to her, and he showed her a vision of a moon. And within that moon, there was a black spot. And he said, this moon represents the liturgical calendar of the church. And the black spot actually represents that there is a feast day missing. He wanted her to have a feast day established in the church in honor of his Eucharistic presence. Blessed Juliana responded, but Lord, what about Holy Thursday? And Jesus said, yes, but that is also in honor of the priesthood. He said there will be coming a time in the church where people will not believe in my true presence. And he said, I want a feast day established that will really honor my Eucharistic presence, that will draw people to believe in my true presence. And so, Blessed Juliana received a lot of persecution, as usually happens in our missions in this life. But it just so happened that her spiritual director became the next pope, which God often allows things like this to happen to get for his will to be done. And it was Pope Urban IV that established the feast day of Corpus Christi, this great solemnity. Now, a story related to this, 4 centuries later, there is a holy sister, St. Margaret Mary of Alacoque. And Jesus appeared to her as well, but this time he came forth from his Eucharistic presence with his Sacred Heart exposed. And he said to her, behold this heart which has loved men so much, and which has spared itself nothing to prove to them its love. I thirst with such a terrible thirst to be loved by you in the most blessed sacrament. And Jesus went on to ask St. Margaret Mary to have another feast day established in the church, the feast of his Sacred Heart. And he said, I want this feast day to be near the octave of Corpus Christi, because I want people to know that the Eucharist is truly my Sacred Heart, living and beating among you. And so sure enough, this Friday is the Feast of the Sacred Heart. So today is Corpus Christi Sunday. This Friday, we're honoring the Sacred Heart of Jesus, which is truly the Eucharist. Jesus' Sacred Heart is living and beating among us in the Holy Eucharist. We're invited to come and adore him often and to receive him often. So Mary, Mother of the Eucharist, please intercede for us that we will have your love for Jesus in the Eucharist. God bless you all this day.